I'm Sarah Muirhead. I'm with Tack'n Togs magazine. I'm here at the Denver Market. I'm in the Carhartt booth, and I'm with John Mozena, Public Relations Manager at Carhartt. John, give me a little history on Carhartt. What's it all about?
Well, Carhartt was founded in 1889 by Hamilton Carhartt, who was a traveling salesman who realized in his travels that there was a need for workwear. Before Hamilton, really people didn't have workwear. They wore to work what they wore around the house, and he realized, in fact, for railroad engineers, that the demands of sort of the industrial age job needed something more than just the clothes that people were wearing, and he actually bought Army surplus tent fabric, which is pretty close to the canvas that we're still famous for today, and hired a couple seamstresses and started making clothes. And 118 years, we're still here making tough clothes for people.
Now, you started out, if I recall, as a prominent in the men's fashion, and I believe you've transitioned a bit into the women's one.
Well, we realize that there's a lot of women out there who have jobs, either for their work life or in their private lives, that they need clothes as tough as the men do. And we've actually heard from a long time from farming women that, you know, family farm, everybody's working. It's not just the men in the family. So we probably should have done it a long time ago, but we're doing it now. We're trying to do it right. And we started last year with our Carhartt Woman line, and it's been tremendously successful, even more so than we had hoped. And now we're here showing our Fall '08 line, and we've got some new stuff that's just for women. We've got some stuff that's women's versions of the men's clothes, and we're very excited about it, and so are our retailers and so are our consumers. This is a piece that we've done for quite some time for men, and it's very popular. We call it a shirt jack. It's canvas shirt with a lining on it that's a very versatile piece. You can wear it over something. You can wear it as a shirt. You can wear it under a t-shirt or long sleeve shirt. You can wear it unbuttoned, buttoned. It's just something that we've done a lot of. It's a very classic type of piece, and it's very popular with the men. What we've done with the women's is taken the exact same fabric, exact same quality standards, same construction, but we've changed it a little bit for women because women are just shaped differently than men. You can see here on the men's, you've got a flat piece of fabric down this way. On the women's line, you actually have darts here that make it so that there's a little bit more fit to the women's. Not anything that's really over the top, but just enough to fit a woman's body. That helps. And then on the back, as you can see, you've got the Princess seaming, again, that helps. Just women have curves in different places than men do, and you know, if you try to do the exact same construction in a men's piece, it's not going to fit women. We've got a lot of women's jeans that take the DNA of our men's bottoms that are you know, that we've been known for a long time. We have a lot of very loyal men consumers, and even some women consumers have been marrying our men's clothes and just dealing with the fact they don't fit. But taking them, fitting them for a woman's body, trying to be true to sizing and not playing around with the sizing game the way a lot of manufacturers do, trying to make it so women could actually find clothes that fit them, and then you know, doing it with the same quality standards, same threads, same zipper, same fabrics, all that sort of stuff that we've been famous for in our men's line.
When you talk DNA, you're talking some of your signature ways of doing things, such
Absolutely.
as your triple stitching.
Exactly, the triple needle stitching, where the rivets are, where the tacks are, like I said, you know, the placement of the pockets. I mean, we spend a lot of time looking at tiny little things like where do people put tools? What tools do they use? We go out in the field and talk to people and take video and pictures of where people are putting their tools. And that's, I mean, this isn't just random where this stuff is. We have teams of designers actually going out there and working with people, and then we have I think we're up to about an 800-person field testing team of real people with real jobs across the country that we send our clothes out to, and they test them, and they send them back to us, and we look for wear, and they fill out forms and let us know what they liked, what they didn't like, where they, you know, this pocket is a little too close to here, that zipper pulls a little bit too small when I'm wearing gloves, or, you know, I loved this or I loved that, and it's just a great way of us getting real people's feedback, because unlike a lot of folks, real people wear our clothes. And for them, a lot of times people, our consumers are wearing their clothes as tools. I mean, to them, what they're wearing is as much tool as anything in their tool belt or toolbox or the cab of the box in their pickup truck. And we take that seriously. We are a workwear company. We're not a fashion company. And
John Mozena, thank you so much for sharing what's new and innovative at Carhartt.
Thank you.